the show that launched 1,000 wigs and a global pop sensation. Well, buckle up, because a fresh wave of behind-the-scenes buzz just hit, and it involves some very surprising accusations and an even more surprising denial. We're talking about alleged on-set activities, family secrets, and a whole lot of he said, she said, straight from the Disney lot. Remember Miley Cyrus as the sweet, innocent Hannah Montana living a double life? Turns out, what was happening off-screen might have been a little less innocent, at least according to Miley herself. She recently dropped a bombshell during an episode of the podcast Sorry We're Cyrus, hosted by none other than her mom, Tish Cyrus. Tish was digging for some core memories from Miley's Hannah Montana days, and Miley, always one to keep things interesting, certainly delivered. So, what was this explosive core memory? Get ready for this. Miley claims her dad, Ray Cyrus, was smoking weed on the set. Yeah, you heard that right. Ray Cyrus, the achy-breaky heart guy, allegedly lighting up while his daughter was living the pop star dream. And here's the kicker. Miley said everyone blamed her for it. Can you imagine? Being the teen star, and suddenly you're getting the blame for your dad's alleged on-set antics. Classic family dynamics, right? Miley didn't just stop there. She even joked about it, saying it was hilarious because her dad wasn't sharing. Classic Miley humor, always finding the funny in everything. But the plot thickens, because Tish Cyrus herself weighed in on this wild accusation. She recalled getting calls back in the day, with people saying, B-Ray was smoking pot. And like any protective mom, Tish's immediate reaction was pure disbelief. She said, he would never do that. She was convinced it couldn't be her country superstar husband. So, who did Tish think it was? This is where it gets really juicy. Tish then dropped another name. It was Mitchel Musso. Yes, Mitchel Musso, who played Oliver Oken, Miley's best friend on the show. Remember Oliver? The goofy, loyal sidekick who was always there for Hannah and Miley Stewart. Suddenly, he's being painted as the alleged culprit in this on-set mystery. And Miley? She just smiled and confirmed, it was Mitchel Musso. It was both. So, according to Miley, it was a tag team effort, with both her dad and Mitchel involved. Talk about a plot twist. Naturally, these allegations didn't stay confined to the podcast. They quickly spread like wildfire, reaching the ears of the man himself, Mitchel Musso. And what was his response to being implicated in this behind-the-scenes cannabis caper? He's pushing back. Musso issued a statement directly addressing Miley's claims, and he's got a very different recollection of events. His exact words were, well, that's not how I remember it. A clear denial from the former Disney star. But Mitchel didn't just deny it and walk away. Oh no, he hinted that he's got stories of his own. He added, however, I've got plenty of stories from those years that might be worth having a conversation about. If we're revisiting Hannah Montana history, just say the word. This is where it gets really interesting. Is he suggesting there's more to the story? Is he ready to spill some tea about his time on the set of Hannah Montana? Because if so, the internet is absolutely ready for that conversation, Mitchel. Musso, who was a staple on Hannah Montana from 2006 to 2011, also made sure to clarify that despite the allegations and the differing memories, he still has a lot of respect and love for Miley and her family. He said, all love to Miley and the fam, even when the rewrites get this creative. That's a pretty smooth way to handle things, acknowledging the claims, but also subtly suggesting that maybe Miley's memory is a little creative. It sounds like he's taking it all in stride, even with the spotlight back on him for something that happened well over a decade ago. So, what do you think? Is Miley just playfully stirring the pot, pun intended, or is there more truth to her claims than Mitchel is letting on? And what kind of stories do you think Mitchel Musso has up his sleeve? We're dying to know. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you remember watching Hannah Montana? What was your favorite episode? And what other behind-the-scenes stories from your favorite shows would you love to hear? Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane. And if you want to stay in the loop on all the latest entertainment news, celebrity gossip, and everything pop culture, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. And hey, why not share this video with a friend who loved Hannah Montana? They'll definitely want to hear this. We'll see you in the next one.